Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
I'm good, fine.
Sir, can you please briefly introduce yourself in the beginning?
Um, I work in Suzuki Gujar Motor. My name is Hassan Mehmood. I'm here as a service manager and body shop also and parts also and services also we do here.
Interesting. Sir, I want to talk to you about regarding your products because you run a showroom over here as well as a service center. What is the difference between torque and horsepower?
Basically, these are two separate things. The Newton. He basically launch or make a formula in about torque. The object move from its axle at the same time at same position is called torque. They already have one formula is like radius into force into distance. The object move is radius to its axle, and horsepower, the work rapidly done on its time. That's the horsepower.
Great. Sir, what is a differential and how does it work?
All right, differential used in real wheel drives mostly and four wheel drives. Front wheel drive also have differential, but inside in gearbox. In real wheel drive, differential is at the back side and is separated from the gearbox. Shaft is moving with the gearbox, which drive the axle. There are different type of differentials: limited slip diff differentials, open diff differential, and one-way differential. In one-way differential, when you go on cornering, one wheel is stop working and one wheel is start working because of slippery position is trying to save the car from slip. Lock differential basically is used for professional and sports car, which is like for drifting and high performance cars like BMW now M4, they are launched in like lock. And the other one is limit slip diff. Limit slip diff come in front wheel drive, so it's combined with gearbox.
Interesting. Sir, why sometimes my turn signal blinking is faster than usual?
All right, you will sometime if any short circuit in system, like if one bulb is used, it means it's short circuit and current flowing fast. That's why your turn signal is blinking fast. If you replace the bulb, it's come to the normal position.
Right. Is there such thing as differential oil?
Yes. There are different grades in oils, like engine oil have different grades, gearbox have different grade. Differential oil have most viscosity, most thickness, that reduce the friction in all the bearings and the pinion and barrel. That's why they have different grade, like 75 W90, 80 W90, 90 W110, something like this.
Okay. I want to talk to you about what is the difference between diesel and a gas engine.
All right, diesel engine basically run from spark, and diesel engine run from compression, and the petrol engine run with spark. That's the main point. Basic.
Okay. So what is the difference between a turbocharger and a supercharger?
Turbocharger is fit on exhaust side that hold the pressure or make boost to the engine side to get more horsepower. Same like supercharge is fit on the inlet side. That also do the same thing, but thing is supercharge is more quick and fast than the turbocharge. It gives you more response. There is no, because turbo have lag. When you driving car, it take time to go take boost and then it give you good power. But in a supercharger, it's instant power when all you're driving on a low speed as well.
Right. What is the difference between oversteer and understeer?
All right. Understeer, if you go on corners, if your tires making squeaking noise, or your car is going left right in no problem position, that's understeer. Oversteer means when you go on corners and you hit the brake at the same time and is going in straight line, that's the oversteer.
Sir, there are three terminologies. FWD means forward, RWD means rewind, and AWD means
all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. So, which is better?
All-wheel drive is better because all the time it's working four wheels. Front-wheel drive is only white. Front-wheel drive, rear one are free wheels. Same thing like rear-wheel drive have only rear wheel working and front wheel is not working. So all-wheel drive is better.
Of course, I can't agree more. But how does automatic transmission work?
All right, similar to the manual engine. Manual gearboxes. Manual gearbox basically they use clutch, flywheel, and bearing. When you press the clutch, is free using short. Same like it here. When you press the brake pedal in automatic gear automatic torque converter, is start engaging the clutch and solenoid start working. If you put in drive mode, the only solenoid of drive is start throwing fluid into the system and they engage the gears and clutches.
Okay, so this is kind of a learning question. When should the timing belt be changed?
Timing belt mostly in about 60,000 kilometer to 1 lakh kilometer.
Okay. So my brakes are making noises. What does that mean?
There are different things like a brake making noise. Sometimes brake pad wears out, and sometimes there's a dust on your brake pads. That's also making squeaky noise. And sometimes if you do a local purchase or something like which is not good quality, that also make a squeaking noise come from your brakes.
You have mentioned the lag in the interview. What is a turbo lag?
All right, turbo lag basically is when you start the car in turbocharge, it takes time to make boost. Like 3000 rpm, if you go on 3000 rpm, you start making enough boost to make a good power. So it takes time to get the proper power. That's called turbo lag.
Okay. It's again some kind of like disciplinary question. How often should I check my tire pressure?
Tire pressure, if you go in a hot days, is about 3 to 4 days you can mostly check. But if you go for a long drive, before you go long drive, you have check properly, because in a hot temperature the air going up in tires, and in cold temperature it's still constant, like 30 psi or 28 psi.
Right. When should I change my transmission fluid?
60,000 kilometers with filter as well.
Can I switch to synthetic oil or a different grade?
No, because there's a lubrication inside in the rings, and if you change to different one, is like if you're using before the thick one, if you're going to the not that much thick oil, it starts smoke or it's making noises.
Right. When should I replace my timing belt?
Time belt similar to 60,000 kilometer to 1 lakh kilometer.
Right. My last question is going to be, what is the difference between 2-stroke and a 4-stroke engine?
All right. Basically, engine work in 4-stroke engine. They have 4 strokes: compression, combustion, power, and then exhaust. In this 360-degree, two time crank, 360 ton, and 4-time piston turn. That's the 4-stroke. In 2-stroke is complete in 180-degree. 1 ton of crank and 2 ton of pistons. That is only main reason of the 2-stroke and 4-stroke.
Right. So that's very kind of you. This information is very precious to the listeners and the audience, and I hope to see you soon again.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much, sir.